Yo, YouTube, what's crackin' like a jacket smacking? It's Wolfman with a video coming at you for some 2K14 gameplay. Finally, one that renders and works, and I'm the Oklahoma City Thunder. But yeah, 2K14 they patched the dashboarding thing, so now that if you dashboard, you get a loss, and the other person finally gets a win. So it's good to see that that's been updated. You know, good job keeping it, and some VC glitches got also patched, or maybe not patched because maybe when you get into the game you don't have to download a patch, but they've been fixed and stuff like that. So it's good to see that the 2K teams already stepping up their game and fixing some issues that troubles the game. But let's talk about NBA Live 14 because everyone's been talking about 2K14, you know. But what about Live 14? What about the next gen version only of Live? Now, NBA Live hasn't been seen since I think NBA Live 10. So ever since NBA Elite 11, every single basketball game has been getting canceled from EA. And you know, EA controls like almost every single sport genre, which includes FIFA, which is soccer, Madden, football, and hockey, which is NHL. But I think baseball is controlled by MLB The Show, which is only on PS platforms by Sony. That's probably the best baseball game I've ever played in my life. One of those, all those The Show games are awesome. They're amazing, and they're also one of the best sports games in general. But yeah, basketball is usually controlled by 2K, and you know, before 2K and Live used to be battling with each other. I never really played 2K or Live before. My first basketball game was 2K11, but that was because, first of all, Live Elite 11 got canceled, and that's because I always used to play 2K demos all the time. I did play the Live demo for I think Elite 11, and you know, the reaction to that demo was pretty horrible. I mean, they had Bynum standing in the middle of the court as Jesus. I mean, that's how bad it got. I mean, I don't know how bad it could have got, man, but the way it was, the game was just horrible. But now they're back this year, and the game comes out on November 19th, which is kind of weird because November 19th is a Tuesday. We all know that, but it comes out after the PS4's release, but before the Xbox One's release. So it's gonna launch with the Xbox One, but it won't launch with the PS4. So anybody who wants to play basketball or a basketball game on the PS4, day one, they're gonna have to get 2K anyways. So 2K already has a ground of potential players that it's gonna have because it's already made a base with fans. And now because it comes on launch day of the PS4, it's gonna have even more people buying the game. So Live is gonna be at a disadvantage already on the PlayStation system at least. So they need to step their game up. So what we see from Live, you know, we've seen that the graphics look pretty nice, but then again, like I've said in my previous videos, graphics don't really take the carry. I mean, you know, graphics are always gonna get better, and they're already nice already. So we're gonna focus more on the gameplay and the game mode side. So what I like about NBA Live is that they'll have the Ultimate Team from the other EA games like Madden and FIFA and stuff like that. Now, Ultimate Team to me is a better mode than my team, and that's my opinion because Ultimate Team, I remember playing Ultimate Team and it was so fun. But the only problem with my team and Ultimate Team in a basketball game is that one star affects the player more than it affects any other player or team in any other sport. So let's say you have a star in basketball, that one star in basketball is going to affect the team way more than a star in a football team, or a star on a hockey team, or a star or a soccer team, because it's just so many less players on the court and there's so many less good players in basketball compared to other sports. But Ultimate Team is always a fun mode, and it's just a money making mode, to be honest, because people put their money in the games, so that's what it is. But it's still fun. And 2K, I mean, you know, 2K has its gameplay features on that, which I like better compared to Live. But Live so far hasn't shown any gameplay, full gameplay, 5 versus 5 of anything. They've showed a trailer where they had like a second of gameplay, but other than that, they haven't shown anything and the game releases in like a month, so I don't know what they're waiting for. But I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes live might get canceled again, but it's too late to cancel this game. But we haven't seen enough. And I know that EA is a good online service. They know that they know how to do their onlines because they do Battlefield online, they do Madden online, they do FIFA. I know they're gonna have lobby systems probably, so that online is gonna be pretty stable. It's gonna be pretty good. So I also heard they're gonna have a mode like My Career, but I don't think it's gonna be better than My Career's mode. I think they'll have a crew mode because I believe that Madden, or it's either Madden or FIFA or something like that, or NHL that has a crew mode, something similar to a crew mode. But yeah, maybe Live 14 will do good this year, but still the gameplay is where it's at, and Bounce Tech is actually looking good to me. But I don't know, man. Live 14, the hard 2K, the hard basketball fans will probably get both games because they're hard basketball fans and they're hard gaming fans, and they want to, like, you know, compare the two games. But on my standpoint, it looks like NBA 2K is gonna have a big advantage over Live, and we'll see how Live gets over the next few weeks because to be honest, I'm just waiting for Live to release a trailer because or a gameplay demo, something like that, to show us how the game looks, because I could be getting Live as well. I mean, who knows? Maybe I might just cancel my 2K pre-order, which probably won't even happen. But who knows? Maybe I'll just be like, oh, you know, Live is looking good. Maybe I'll try Live this year. I'll spend my $60 on Live, you know, try a new experience. That's what some people might do. But anyways, YouTube, those are my thoughts on Live 14, and I'm out. Peace.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.